¿Qué ondas, primos?
Primas
y primes.
Welcome to my
Primos.
Primos
Primo
Podcast. Welcome to the My Primos podcast.
My name is Freddie.
My name's Kevin Garcia.
My name is Elia Maria Matriz.
My name is John Avina.
This is Chikume, whenever I can make it.
My Primos podcast discusses all things fandom and pop culture,
From comic books,
Movies?
To whatever obsession we have this week.
but with a Latine
Malatine.
perspective. Remember, we're all primos.
We're all primes.
Primos.
No matter what part of the world we're from.
Thank you guys. I'm good.
Yeah.
All
right. Whenever you're ready, Elia.
There we go.
Take
All
it away,
right.
Prima.
¿Qué onda, primos, primas, y primes? And welcome to My Primos podcast. Today, we are joined by all the primos and primes. But look at us.
All there at once. Like it's
I'm caressing the
Ew.
Microphone to
as
welcome you all
prophesized.
in.
I
As
got chills.
prophesized.
I
This
got
is me.
chills.
This is me hugging and embracing all of you, welcoming you into this new episode. Everybody,
I'm not shocked or
consensually.
excited because of the show, Chikume. I'm shocked or excited because someone just brought me a cocktail de camarones out of nowhere.
Stop! That looks so
Like-
good. Oh my
like
god, with the
what?
limon.
Mary
Okay,
Limon,
well-
all that.
why
Well,
do we not
crazy.
all have some?
You know what?
I
End
know.
of the show. No, I'm kidding.
Cut.
No, keep going, Elia. You're
No,
doing
but
great.
welcome in. My name is Prima Elia, aka Spice Illustrations, aka I don't have any other nicknames. Welcome. And today
She's
I'm
the spice
joined
in
by
our life.
I'm the spice of life. I'm the spice of life, and I'm
And the
joined by
spice
all my
must flow.
primos. The spice must flow.
Doing reference.
Speaking of flow and filling the hole, we're joined by
Whoa.
Kevin Garcia. Kevin Garcia, how are you? Look,
Whoa.
Yes,
look at that.
all of those
the dogs
things
are out.
all
different
at
at
once.
once.
Look, Piggy's out. Piggy's out with Kevin. Look at
Hey,
that.
look, when you got it, you fought it.
It's true.
They got some
So-
tiny feet, man. That's
Are
Hey,
you
you know what
foot
they say?
shaming?
Tiny feet, big heart.
and
Quentin
we're
Tarantino's
also
definitely gonna
joined
tell
by
you.
resident foot shamer, Primo Freddy.
Hey, I appreciate a good foot when I see a good foot. Trust me, I do.
Let's quote that one.
Well, I'm Primo Freddy.
So that's going to be the new one for the season.
I've never seen a
Freddy,
foot I'm not a
appreciate
fan
the
of.
good foot.
I'm on the good foot. I'm on the good foot.
Always going to start on the right foot. Yeah.
On the right foot. The right one.
And we are
Whichever.
also joined by Johnny Vina. Johnny Vina, how are you doing?
Good. How's it going?
It's going. It's going. We're happy to have you.
Yes. I'm excited to be on.
Heck yeah. And finally,
Yeah.
From the
behind the
abyss.
mask,
The dark
from the abyss. May still be in the abyss. We have no confirmation.
I stare
As
at
the
it, he
whereabouts.
stares back.
He's in the witness protection
Yeah.
program. We have Chikume. How are you, Chikume?
I'm just chilling.
Straight chilling.
Always
in the
okay,
black
I'm just
hole
chilling.
somewhere.
If you could smell what I just ate, I just had a yoshinoya from LA. My mom brought it. She landed it.
You're lying. You have
Yeah,
Yoshinoya?
It's
Anybody
pretty good.
not as good as
green
it
on-
used to be.
You
but
guys know what Yoshinoya is.
No.
Japanese fast food. But it's for like hundreds of years old. It's like one of the first original
first
chains
fast
of
food,
like
yeah.
fast food chains that they made. It's like teriyaki chicken, beef, vegetables. I used to work there.
Yeah,
it
you
was
to manage
it's
it or
delicious.
something. You were
I was a manager
you
there.
were the chef or something. I don't know.
I went to bowl school. I went to learn how to weigh bowls and
So it's like the
Bowl
Whataburger of Whataburger University.
kind of like that. Yeah, I wore orange and
yeah.
blue. That was our colors. That was our colors. Damn,
That's awesome.
Yoshinoya. Nice to know you.
Yeah, so.
Well, Elia,
My
you know,
heartburn.
you have John and Chikume and Kevin Garcia.
Yeah.
It's the whole gang here.
The
This
gang's
rarely
all here.
happens.
I know. The gang's all here. This is mi familia.
La familia, estamos primos. But you know, one thing I wanted to bring to light is that this season we officially have John Avina on as a full-time,
Mhm.
part-time host. He is part of the Primos here. He is part of the fam. So everybody out there that's been like, man, where's that cool John Avina guy? And I go, well, guess what? He's on our show now,
Yeah.
imminently.
My mom was the one writing those letters.
It's true. I had to tell her,
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
She's very
she
nice.
has-
I'll
she
thank
is-
her.
Is our best fan. In fact, she's like 50% of our fan base. So I love it.
exactly, man. You know what? I appreciate moms, man. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But John, you're on the show now. I'm excited to have you on as part of the team. Not only that, but we have so much to get hyped for. We wanted to shoot this short episode here just because we wanted to give attention to the show ourselves, right? Everyone here has made this show what it is, and we're just growing. Elia Chikume in his ethereal form, because he lives in the dark. And of course, Mr. Kevin Garcia, and now Mr. John Avina. John, man, I mean, this is your little spotlight moment, man. Like, what do you want to say to the Primos coming on board, and what can the Primos look forward with John Avina joining the Primos?
A lot of Simpsons references. Get ready. Just
Okay.
You need one of those. You need one.
You know, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Grandpa Simpson, all the way. Are you a Grandpa Simpson, Kevin Garcia?
I am. You know, back in my day, because they used to have this thing that we called television. Now, I know today you guys have your tubes on your U's and stuff, but in those days, we called it television. And you would go to it each day, and we called it the tube because it came to us through tubes in the air. But
I'm done.
and which is why we
Thank you,
called it
Kevin
air.
Garcia. I appreciate
it was a
your-
style at the time.
I can keep going.
It was a style at the time.
We
yeah,
know.
I mean, we're
We know.
full circle back to weekly episodes, and now we're paying for them. So imagine that.
I know.
Yeah.
We got away from cable only to
Yeah.
buy like different cable installations.
Yeah, apparently
in
they
the
don't
one.
trust
Crazy,
me
man.
with not binging through it though, in one night.
Yeah, see, they
Right.
tricked you with the whole binging thing. Like, look, we give it to you all at once, and now that you're hooked, here it is, piece by piece.
Yeah.
No, but it's up because I want to watch the new season of Invincible came out, and they teased me with 3 episodes, and I'm like pissed because I'm like, I need the next one, but I appreciate.
Yeah.
I
Okay, but
appreciate.
Spider-Man's doing the opposite, and I don't know why. Every
They're taking
week
episodes
for
off.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider. Yeah, 3 episodes every week for why? They did that for What If because it seemed like Marvel was kind of embarrassed by What If because the first season wasn't super well received. So like, look, we're giving it to you one a day till it's gone. But like Spider-Man, there's nothing to be embarrassed about except for the main voice actor. But other than that, like the show's good. Why throw it out so quickly? Why not stretch it out? I don't get it.
I think it's to appease certain audiences, maybe like kind of like, hey, here's some, and here's a little bit for you, a little bit for the column A, column B, aforementioned. Because if you think about it, there are those that want to watch all of it. They don't want to bother
Yeah.
with, like Elia,
I'm a
you
little
binge,
bit
right?
of both. Yeah, I'm a little bit of both. Like right now, White Lotus is coming out, and I'm actually really grateful it's coming out week by week, not all at once. But like sometimes I don't have time to sit and watch everything. But eventually when I do, I have just that amount of time window. So if I can just like knock out like 8 episodes in a go, I will, if that's what I do during my break.
I don't have the brain power to binge a show. Like I will get very tired very quickly. The last time I tried to binge
Yeah,
a show,
but I don't
it
have the
was
patience
the
to
last
wait
season
for
of
it either.
Stranger Things, which I binged specifically for my Primos podcast so we could do a review, and it never happened.
Yeah.
Hey man, you took a great
Well-
bullet for the team. Okay, you now have knowledge of season
I
4
I
of
actually
Stranger
enjoyed
Things that
season.
nobody else does. By the way,
I didn't
Just
like
me and
season 3, and season 4 was actually good.
you. Davina, did you watch Stranger Things?
I do. Yeah. My
Yeah,
son
yours-
was dressed like that Eddie Munson guy. Like we did like a whole photo shoot with him because they had a Stranger Things pop-up like event thing. So
cool.
yeah, it was cool. He
Is your
won
son a
like
big
some
fan?
costume contest. He likes the theme song. Yeah.
That
Mm.
counts. That
He
counts.
likes
that
like,
counts.
yeah. He's a big fan of synth music. So I'm like, all right.
Hell yeah.
He's
You're
very
mine.
80s.
Yeah.
Child of the
It's
80s.
funny. My kid told me that he wants to. He's gonna focus on keyboards and synthesizers now too. So that's interesting.
That's cool.
He's gonna
Is
do
it?
the
Hell yeah.
editing
I think
and
so.
the
And
sound.
our
The theme
theme
song.
song.
Theme
Yeah.
song. So yeah,
Hey, man,
shout out
fuck
to
it, let's
do
Jimmy
it.
over there. He's gonna be
Shout out to Jimmy, the editor, by the way.
Yeah.
Making this happen for us.
Heck
I appreciate
yeah.
you, man. Get it in on time. Get it in on time.
Dang. Oof.
Yeah, that's
or
the
else
thing,
your
man.
grades will suffer.
Or the grades can suffer, but as long
Yeah,
as you
yeah,
get the
but the
podcast
episode
on
will
time,
be
we're
good.
okay.
and
know?
for
As
sure.
long as
Fuck
we're
that
okay.
education.
Priorities.
Yeah, you know what,
As
man?
a teacher, I
Fuck
endorse
algebra
that.
1, you know?
Yo, for
I don't
real.
like
I
algebra
algebra. Well,
one.
it's math. I don't really approve of math anyway.
I
Haley
like
has
math.
a math lead. Isn't
I
she?
do. I
We don't have
I
any.
used to be a math tutor.
Go get it.
You're the one.
Elia, you need to be a math tutor for my kid. I'm going to make
That-
sure that that's
I
your
told
next
you.
project.
Hey, I did that hard problem on my stream for you. I
That's
walked
true.
it through.
Hey,
Yeah,
how come you don't do like homework hotline on your stream? Like, that'd be fun.
I
Should
should.
Should have that homework down in one, like that little kid that called the police for advice.
I'm sorry, I'm
Yes.
being rude. That Poptel
I
is
mean,
like,
no, but if I was presented with that, I would be eating in front of y'all and not apologizing for real. Yeah, it looked so
know,
good.
we all have these cool like things that people don't know about us, right? Like we always talk
Yeah.
about the show, and Chikume is like
My third
this
arm.
being that will one day will appear. if we say his name like 4 times, he'll summon. I promise. Maybe, I don't know, like a demon. But what's great is that we always talk about, we're big on our.
A visitor. We have a
guest?
visitor.
See, I
It's
summoned
6 o'clock.
What did he bring you?
It's for him, a Capri Sun. Because
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
John, could you prepare a Capri Sun for me too?
it's in the
I
mail.
want one. I
If
love
you
the
mail me a
strawberry.
Capri Sun, I would laugh and smile if I
No.
just.
And if the
literally
straw was
mailed
already in it, I'll be
With
like,
the hand
dang,
on the rim.
that's fun.
Oh, on the rim.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't
Sounds
know.
like a bad
Would a
idea.
Capri Sun and tahine go?
Why not?
I think goes with anything.
I feel like, yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so.
like,
Well,
what
you
do
can
think?
probably use
Tahine
it
goes
to,
with
you can probably use it to stop the road, man. Like, what do you call
You
it?
can put it around cereal, you know?
If you give me
said
30
you put
seconds,
it-
we can test this.
Tahine on the cereal bowl. Yeah,
If
yeah.
it melts your driveway.
I have some breaking news from my mother. I don't know if anyone is in an area with HEBs, but apparently shrimp boils have started again.
Well,
so if you are interested in getting a shrimp boil, they're being sold at
Is that
H-E-B.
hold on? I'm not
Hashtag not
familiar.
sponsored.
That's a Texas
So,
What's a
thing.
shrimp
yeah, not
boil?
sponsored, but I'm literally like, I will sell my soul to get a sponsorship by HEB. I love them so much. So HEB,
HEB,
for
very
our
nice.
listeners who don't know, it's a grocery store chain that's usually just in like South Texas, but they've slowly made their way to North Texas. They're also in West Texas, but
And in
they
Mexico.
have like everything, very Latino friendly, and have lots of fun snacks and foods. But they have a really fun like deli / like fresh food area, and sometimes when it's seasonal, they do shrimp and crawfish boils, and you can buy them there. Like they bring big old barrels of already made boils, and you can buy them there. Like, I think I've seen it at the Frisco location a couple times, and they do it out in West Texas where my mom is. So I guess the time
And what
is
did
now.
HEB stand here? Stand for here, everybody's butt or something like that.
Well, remember the
Here,
the
everybody-
Yeah,
in
his last name's
just so
Butts.
you're clear. Yeah, I keep saying
Yeah.
they should just call it Butts Foods, but they never listen
Yeah.
to me.
Oh my god!
You know, the
Comes out of
HEB is
there,
like, you
yeah.
don't think about buying food at a chain grocery store, except
Mhm.
I've always had good memories of the food at HEB. Like, I used to go weekly to go get gorditas, which we've discussed before on our show.
Fake pupusa. I got
Exactly. At HEB.
Lazy.
And then when they
pupusa.
started selling sushi, I was
That's
like,
like
man,
a
there's no way
lazy
sushi was
pupusa.
good there. And it was
Surgeon
good
pupusa.
sushi.
Yeah. Yeah, the sushi one at the here in Frisco, I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be good. And it was good. And then
Apparently,
the one
the
that I
HEB
grew
in
up
Austin
with
is now
had
doing
Chinese food.
like pit barbecue or something, but I've not tasted
Yeah,
it.
the one in Frisco does barbecue too. I was like, okay. Each one's
Yeah,
like got
used to
fun,
be the
different
shit,
stuff.
Not anymore, man. Fiesta is cool.
Dude, for real.
Yeah,
I
Fiesta.
yeah,
That's cool.
their bakery's still okay sometimes, but
What do you got up north, John? Do you have any like Mexican like or Latino centric grocery chains or stores over there?
Or they just
We have
always
yeah,
sell
down
sell
here.
tacos.
I mean, I'm very picky about my tortillas, but it's
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
pick
but
it
it's
yourself,
like-
don't you?
I do. We make them and then I bring them home the same day. And then the moment they go to the fridge, I'm just like, I got like 2 days and I got to throw them out.
And put
Where
you
can
had
people
a
buy
Patreon
really good
for
tortillas in the
or
Chicago area, John Avina?
Everywhere. So if you go to Pete's Market, we're there. Sabinas on 18th Street. You can come say hi to me. We actually have my
So when you
comics
say
up on the
we're
wall.
there, what are they looking for?
Sabinas? That's
No.
the name of the tortilleria. We're out
Vina.
to
Okay,
show
there
the
we go.
bear.
That's what I'm saying.
Chicago.
Sabinas. All right, there we go.
Yeah, that show the bear. The last season, they go to a tortilleria. Like it shows the girl going back to work. It was filmed at our tortilleria. My
Shut
uncle's hands are there.
up.
Yeah,
That is
So you
good.
had the thing
Y'all.
there, huh?
yeah.
Oh, the thing was there.
That's so cool.
So basically,
Interesting.
whenever anybody comes by the store, you're like, "Here's the thing," and you just point to the photo.
Here,
It's
so do
literally
you have
on
a
the
wall.
5-star
It's like-
Michelin rated or what?
Close enough.
There's like a picture of my abuelito. There's comics, and then there's like the photo sets from the bear, just everywhere. I'm just like, I see how it
That's
is. Now one
awesome.
photo of me.
Dang.
Comic books are
outstayed.
there.
I was gonna say, if your
Yeah.
comics are there, that still counts.
We are making one for the tortilleria, like the process of how tortillas get made. So I got to write it and have it illustrated and all that. So my uncle's
Oh,
like putting
cool.
it out. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Man, look, making content, man. It's all you do. Always making stuff. Making
what I
stuff,
gotta
making
do.
stuff. Look at Kevin. It wasn't there everything everywhere all at once. Have
Yeah.
a scene with the
With the
hands.
sausages on the hands. It was a
I
little
couldn't do
weird.
that. I couldn't do that episode. Everything else was cool. Like that scene of the hot dog fingers. Couldn't do it. Everything else I was okay with, even though everything up the butt and I mean all that stuff.
Hey, look,
like
there was cut
What's your
content of like appendage fingers.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Up the
that,
butt,
that
fine.
thing.
Hot dogs, drawing the line.
No, because they bite their fingers, and it just like it triggered this weird like.
And there was,
get it.
for some reason, condiments inside the hot dogs. Like, ew.
Kevin's hand looks like a John Carpenter creature, and I love it.
Definitely. But what I was trying to get at is that we all, have interests beyond what we usually cover on the show. We have shared interests, but we have other interests outside of that, right? I'm into gaming. Everybody has a touch in gaming, but I really wanted to do that. And I wanted to talk about things that we're going to bring onto the show, kind of little sneak peeks at what we're working on as a team and as a podcast. But not only that, but just beyond the podcast.
So I have a confession to make. This could be a surprise to a lot of you. I read comic books.
What?
I have been accused of being
Heck no.
a comic book geek.
Nerd.
Yeah, nerd.
And there's Takuma bringing us back.
There you go, bringing you back. Yeah, but I mean,
But yeah, exactly
Kevin
like that.
Garcia, exactly like that, right? But you actually still, that's our thing. We want to just talk about what we want to talk about, right? And I think what I'm gearing towards is that we want the Primos out there listening and watching us to know that we are going to try to expand what the Primos do. So we want to go beyond what we're doing now, Primos. And the fun part about it is that you all can be a part of it. We all have different interests.
Keep
We
talking,
want to.
keep talking.
Yeah, you're interested, Kevin Garcia? I see.
I'm
It's like
very,
you
very
woke
interested.
Up, you woke up when I said you can be involved.
I
But the
like
Primos,
being
Kevin's
involved
like-
in things.
I love that he keeps interrupting me too. Isn't that the best part about Kevin Garcia, everybody? It used to be Chikume that would just cut me off with a big sniff like, I'm like, oh, thanks,
Look at
I
me
needed
now.
that.
Look,
now
there was a
it's,
now.
Chikume-shaped hole, and
yeah, now, right? Now Kevin Garcia is there. While he's drinking, hurry. But Primos, we're going to start rolling out a Patreon. My Primos are going to roll out with My Primos Productions. It's going to be a Patreon that you can be a part of, be a producer, help us make cool shit to a
Yeah.
different level. And we're excited about it. We have John coming on board. Elia, of course, always here. Everybody on this stream, everybody on this chat, everybody on this podcast, we're going to be making content for you, exclusively for you on the Patreon. And we want your help. We want to make sure you guys are involved. Tell us what you want to see. We all have different sections of the geekdom that we enjoy, of the fandom that we enjoy, and things we want to just share with the Primos. So I'm going to put people on the spot right now because Mr. John Avina being the new kid on the block. Oh.
New kid. New kid.
You got the right stuff, John Avina.
Backstreet's back. Oh wait, that's the
No, no. We don't do that. We don't do that here. Sorry, man. Isn't there a whole thing with Backstreet Boys and male prostitution? I don't know.
I don't even.
What?
What?
Yeah, no. For conversation.
That was so
For the
casual.
Patreon. Maybe for the Patreon.
Patreon.
Maybe,
Patreon.
You never know. For Patreon. Save it for the Patreon. But John, what's one thing that you're gonna try to maybe bring on for the Primos at the Patreon, the exclusive level?
I love cooking. It's like one of my secret pleasure things. I like feeding people. I like making people happy with food. So I'm gonna do a cooking segment. Maybe rant about comics or whatever, just talking through stuff, but also cooking and finding joy. Because there's an Anthony Bourdain quote that's everyone should know how to feed themselves and their friends. And I'm a big believer of that, and I love him. So I learned to cook watching his show. And I mean, we're gonna make weird food too. I like cooking lengua and stuff, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, and we're gonna do everything from learning to pick meat and produce and all that stuff, and making your own tortillas at home. And yeah, we're gonna do it.
See,
Dude, I'm interested. I'm a huge fan of food.
Right? Yeah,
but
me
the problem
too.
I have is that none of us can compete with that because that's amazing.
I know.
You
F
should have
my
gotten him
segment,
last.
For real.
Right? Fuck my drag, right, Elia?
Yep,
Like,
fuck my
oh,
drag.
geez.
Fuck my drag.
Mm-hmm. Damn, John. Wow. I put him on
No,
the
I'm
spot and he
excited for
blew us
that.
out. Elia,
I'm already gonna be a patron, so I can watch that.
we have to be a Patreon. What about you, Elia? What are you going to be bringing to the table, maybe?
So what I'm gonna try to bring to the table is just basically ranting about anything I watch. I'm gonna bring Wednesdays, Recap Wednesdays. That's right. Recap with a W.
I'm down for that. I
and-
like
'cause
alliteration.
I like watching different shows. Heck, maybe there'll be a movie that's coming out that everyone wants to hear about, and I will just sit there and talk about it, give you my 2 cents, might throw in a little recap doodles in there, so I don't get
Nice.
sued for copyright, and I'll just talk about what I just watched. And we're gonna start out with White Lotus that just premiered. So I'm gonna be recapping White Lotus on HBO. I've watched the first 2 seasons,
I've heard good things about this.
and so yeah, I think it's a really fun show. So
Primos, if we get enough
Yeah.
producers behind it, I think we need like a drawn summary, Elia, of your recaps. That
I'm
would be
so
fun.
down. Yeah.
Like a fun, just your version of a summary of an episode drawn in your
Oh
style
my God.
would be so much fun. Primos, you gotta come on the Patreon. Definitely.
Heck yeah.
Well, me, I'll go here for Kevin and Mr. Chikume, but I am a big gamer. I love video games, tabletop games. Well, everybody here, right, has a taste on that too. But I'm gonna try to bring you something gaming related, be it some gameplay, be it some breakdowns, even have some guest stars from the Primos as well. Just go over some deck tech for me and John, or we can go into we can finally finish that game, Elia. We know the Thirsty Suitors. I don't know. We can make it happen, right?
Yeah.
That'd be some fun stuff to play there. And just, whatever you guys want to watch, I really want to make that my exclusive thing for Patreon.
Oh yeah.
Chikume, I know you're like a gaseous being that just barely comes on sometimes, but what are you going to try to bring to the table, man?
But you're looking at me right now, dog.
Oh hey yo.
Look, Chikume will guest star in any of ours whenever he has the chance.
You'll pay me
True.
not. You'll pay me not to do anything. That's what's gonna happen.
I'll pay you to not grow corn like the
Yeah.
government with farmers, right? Yeah, exactly. But Chikume's going to be involved. Of course, he's always been involved behind the scenes, but he wants to be on. He wants to
Let's
be
plan.
on screen to show his support.
Yeah.
But Kevin Garcia, I mean, you said you literally put yourself
Well,
out there as the
so-
comic book geek.
I do a lot of TikToks, and there's something people have been asking to see for a while, and I think
Not
think
those.
they should see it.
Honestly,
Not that.
Only
Not that.
pata. I mean, feet. Only feet.
I mean,
Oh, not that. No, my
Oh, you have
reviews
a
of comic
separate
books,
one
comic
for that
reviews.
Patas in the chat. Patas in the
Because
chat.
people have been asking for a long time, that I do talk a lot about old comics, how about new comics, and they're like, well, why don't you just review the new ones that come out? So I'm like, you know what? I could. I mean, it's mostly going to be Marvel reviews, I'll be honest with you, because I just read a crap ton of Marvel every week. But yeah, that and very, very odd Savage Dragon. But anyway, I could talk about that. And I think if we could maybe get a couple of us together, or maybe even one of us once a week, Daredevil is starting soon. I think it'd be really cool if we could, review other shows like that, not just White Lotus, but other shows on a regular basis.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun, man, especially if the Primos are down to go out there and support. Say we'll have more details as the weeks come. We're looking to launch very soon. Just stay tuned, of course, on the socials and, of course, myprimospodcast.com. And we want everybody's involved, and let us know what you want to see. If you're enjoying hey, you know what? I don't mind being a guest star on Elia's stream or John's show if you ever send
Especially
me
if John
something.
could share some food.
Yes.
hey.
Or
Yeah.
some food.
I'll do my
Cool.
version of Hello Fresh. Send you guys stuff that's
Yo.
probably gone bad.
I'll take it.
right.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hey,
Hi,
man.
welcome to another episode.
Hello, it was fresh.
I do the tappy tap.
It was fresh. Hello, it was fresh. You get an unboxing of chips. They become just dust.
Turns like
You're gonna do
Golden Bird.
box. I mean, it could be. Yeah.
It-
It was
Is
good when you
theirs-
put it
is
in.
their food or not?
I'm just
My
imagining you
version-
doing a boxing video for your food. You're like, we got an order of tortillas now, so we're sending this to Texas,
Fly.
packing it over.
Yeah.
I
That'd be
smoke just
hilarious.
as much as they do on the show The Bear Tease. It's just gonna be me with the cigarette and me yelling at Ben. Just
Get
like
over
too
here,
much,
Ben.
yeah. You put too much
Is
content
Ben
on
going to
the.
start like quoting Cousin or something? That'd be kind of.
Well, he has a little kitchen playset that's behind my desk over here, and we do play like kitchen, and it turns into every episode of The Bear because it's me and him yelling at
Dang.
each other
No.
about food.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why he keeps coming around here
I
with
need that.
attitude. I'm gonna
I
record
like
it
that,
next
man.
time. Yeah,
He's a
I like
character.
it. Let's
I
make it
dressed
happen.
him up like the linguini from Ratatouille, and I even put like the little mouse on him when he was little. So my
Somebody
nickname
said-
for him is Tiny Chef.
For some reason, I was
Oh my
imagining
God.
him being the little mouse on your shoulders in your linguini.
We do that from time to time, but he like rips my hair out, so now I'm afraid I'm going bald.
It's
so
all about how to control you,
Yeah,
man.
blame it on the
Yeah.
kid.
Blame it on the kid, man. Blame it on the kid. I do. I do. I blame it on the
but-
kid. See, look, guys, I see my hair fell out again. So I shaved it since last time.
Man,
Try
I
back
really
next
liked
time.
the do though. It was really good.
I mean, it was just, I let it go. Went wild. I had a beard and everything. Not as good as
Man.
Kevin's, but it was,
it looked so
How much-
beautiful. I thought the
How
natural
much
locks were
to
good.
have Freddie grow his hair for the patron?
Ooh.
Wow, the nice Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Unboxing
you
of
put it on
the-
Patreon.
If
there's
we get to
enough,
how many patrons?
Yeah.
how many patrons was let it grow out?
Let it
Hey,
go.
man,
More than 2, he will grow his
if
nose.
you want to go look at a preview, go look at Strapping Young Lad. That's a
Yeah.
band. Go look at that and then tell me that's what it looks like. But Primos, we want to just kind of say thank you all for just hanging in there with us. We are gonna bring so much fun to the show as well as the Patreon. We want everybody to just participate, like we said, and everybody here is gonna be involved. Everybody here is gonna have a hand in it. Everybody's Primos helping Primos, right? Or a foot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't do that because now Kevin's gonna start doing this.
Nope,
creepy-
not when you
Not
expect
for
it.
that.
free. Not
Nope.
for free.
Not when you expect it. That's how that works.
There's scary stuff. But I want to just I'm gonna let everybody go around the room here before we close out tonight. But just kind of say, what you have hopes for the season, not only the season but the Patreon and kind of this year where we're going, how we're growing. I'll go ahead and shoot with Kevin Garcia. Go ahead with you, man. Let's start it.
Oh, I'm just excited for all the different projects we're working on. I know Vina probably has like 20 comic books on the road, just ready to go. I'm definitely trying to get my next issue out. Still waiting for publishers to publish the things that I've already given them. I'm looking forward to upcoming events. We got BIPOC Pop, which we're going to be at and talk about.
Mhm.
South by is coming up. A lot of us are going to be busy with that kind of stuff. And then, everything else that comes after that. I want to make some more stuff. Let's do that. I want to make stuff.
That's right. Cool, man. What about you, man? What do you want to tell the Primos out there and kind of hype up and let them know what we're about?
Well, thanks to the support so far. It's been what? How long have we been doing this here for?
About 2 months.
8. This is 8 years, man. 8 years now.
8 years,
This
2
is
months.
quick.
8 years.
8
He
years.
said we're done.
And we're done. A season finale, dog. No, I mean, I was out last season trying to get back in the swing of things, just helping out wherever I can, and I will be popping up more often here. So, but excited to been exciting to watching you guys work and see what's coming too. So happy I get to be there.
Cool. Awesome, Chuma. And Elia, what about you?
I don't care. Oh, no.
Fine.
No, I
Whatever.
want to, along with growing with the Primos, I hope to also grow my platform so I can bring the Primos with me, raise my ship, raise our ships, and just help promote La Raza everywhere. I also want to, take my role as, the only lady representation in the group to kind of, uplift more of those voices as well. Do that in our work and all of our future projects. And, I don't know. I want us to heckin' succeed. Yo.
We're going to make it. We're going to make something
Yeah.
happen, Primos.
Like my mic says, échale ganas.
Échale
Échale
ganas.
ganas.
And I've always
Échale
trusted your mic.
ganas. Échale ganas. Definitely. John, what about you, man?
I'm happy to be here. Feel like cousin Oliver from the Brady Bunch. Like I'm just here now.
Oh, he's
And
always been
everybody's
here.
just
Cousin
He does
Oliver
have
has always
glasses.
been here.
he just popped up. So, but yeah, I'm just excited. Like Kevin said, I'm happy to I'm excited to make stuff and be a part of it and show people that how to make things too. Because a lot of people ask me how do you do this? How do you do that? It's easy. You just start, and that's what I
Why
hope
you gotta make
to
it so hard?
show people.
Yeah. John, come on. You could have been easier. Could have
Hey,
a
just-
tutorial.
That's everyone wants a tutorial. You just start.
Step 1, start. Damn it.
Puro Central
So-
Time.
Or you
huh?
got lost.
Puro Central Time Zone.
Puro Central Time Zone.
Puro Central Time Zone.
Well, pretty much for me to round it out, again, just like Chikuma said earlier, this was us 8 years ago. A drunken phone call from one primo to another to say, hey, man, we
Yeah,
have
which
voices,
one
we
was
have
drunk?
opinions. Why not us? Why not us? And that
Hell
stuck with
yeah.
me, Why not us? Especially with how the show has changed and grown from all the support we have from the comunidad and all the creators out there and fans out there that have reached out and stayed in touch that still enjoy hearing this nasally voice every week. But know that I'm excited for this year and beyond, right? Like Elia said, we'll always talk about representation, helping each other out. Not only that, but just putting a spotlight on each other and what we can do. Now, this is the year where we are going to push. We're going to push on each other, and also
each
just going
other.
to lift each other up as well, right?
Push.
And
Breathe,
that's the
breathe,
goal.
push.
We're gonna
breathe, push.
Push, and breathe. We're going to birth something amazing.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
going to get shit done because
there it
Kevin wouldn't
comes.
say the S word. But with
Somehow
the team
it's
we have
worse when
here,
they're
Primos,
together.
that's what they said about us. But here we are, Primos. You know? But with John on board, we have the right team. Primos, stay tuned, of course, for the Patreon. We will be releasing more details here early March. I want to thank everybody again here on the episode and just get hyped. We're all about it in Primos. Remember, like, we are here. We're a voice. We're a part of this community. Reach out to us. Let us know at My Primos Podcast and at myprimospodcast.com. Stay tuned, Primos. Remember, no matter where you're from, we're all Primos. And let's go get some shit done.
Let's do it. Yeah.
There we go, guys. Thank you for joining us on this special hype episode of My Primos Podcast. I'm excited that we are going to bring you some exciting content, great ideas, and just really happy you'll be joining us this season. I want to thank my co-host, Kevin Garcia, Delia Maria Madrid, John Navina, of course, Kipume. Stay tuned, Primos. We're bringing you more content, more entertainment, more fun, just more Primos. Take care of each other. See you next time.